Gentlemen, have you ever wondered if that special someone is into you, but you just can't decode the signs? This simple question stirs up a complex problem that most of us have faced at some point in time. We all have been there, stuck in an ambiguous situation, trying to decipher the complex language of attraction. Yes, you heard it right. The world of attraction, my friends, can be a daunting labyrinth. It's a realm full of missed opportunities and confusing signals, especially for men. It's like an elusive treasure hunt, where the rewards are incredibly enticing, but the clues are subtly hidden. You may find yourselves questioning every gesture, every glance, every accidental touch. The smallest details often hold the most significant hints, making the entire process quite a fascinating conundrum, isn't it? The realm of attraction is not just about deciphering the right signals, but it also delves deeper into understanding the human psyche. Does she laugh at your jokes? Does she maintain eye contact? Are her feet pointing towards you? All these might be potential clues that she is into you. However, it's important to remember that human emotions and signals are complex. Everyone is different, and what might be a sign of attraction for one person might not necessarily be the same for another. It's like a mysterious, twisted game of chess where every move can change the game's outcome. So, what is the solution, you ask? Well, it lies in understanding these intricate signals and cues. It requires a great deal of insight, analysis, and experience to master this art. It's a skill that can be honed and perfected over time. Are you ready to take this journey with us? To understand these subtle hints and cues that are usually missed but can potentially change your romantic life? Let's dive in and decipher this enigma together. Stay tuned as we unravel these hidden cues and make you a master of reading attraction signals. Remember the last time she laughed at your not-so-funny joke? That small moment, that fleeting exchange of laughter and looks might hold a lot more meaning than you realize. It could be an indication of a deeper connection, an attraction that is beginning to bloom. You see, laughter in itself is a powerful language, a universal expression of joy and pleasure. It breaks down barriers and builds bonds, creating an emotional bridge between two souls. And when it comes to the game of love, it plays a significant role. Women in particular often find themselves laughing more when they're attracted to someone. It's a phenomenon backed by research and countless anecdotal evidence. This reaction is not merely about the humor in your words, but also about the person uttering them. Even if you think that your joke is no more than a simple pun, for her, it might be a display of your charm, your intelligence, your personality. It's a sign of her interest, an acknowledgement of your presence and value in her eyes. It's interesting to note that even those less humorous remarks, the ones you casually drop in your conversation, can turn into a fit of giggles if the attraction is strong enough. Laughter can be a mask, a facade to hide the unspoken feelings of attraction. Or it can be a playful nudge, a green signal inviting you to take a step forward. It's a subtle way of showing interest, a hint waiting to be picked up. Every giggle, every chuckle, every hearty laugh is a little piece of the puzzle, a clue to the mystery that is attraction. So do not dismiss these moments as mere coincidences or casual interactions. They might be the signposts guiding you towards the path of love. Therefore, the next time you share a laugh with her, no matter how corny your joke might be, pay attention. Take note when she laughs at your jokes, especially the corny ones. Ever notice the subtle touch on your arm during a conversation? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? That slight contact, almost imperceptible, is our second sign. The touch. Now you might be wondering, what does this touch signify? Allow me to clarify. You see, the touch is a universal language. It is a symbol of connection, of intimacy, of interest. It transcends words and surpasses cultural boundaries. It's a primal instinct, an intrinsic part of human behavior. Now, when a woman is attracted to you, she often can't help but reach out. The impulse to touch is something she may hardly be aware of. It's an involuntary gesture, a silent song of attraction. It's a bit like a magnet being drawn towards iron. This silent signal, a soft brush against your arm or a gentle tap on your shoulder, is her way of expressing interest. It's a silent confession of sorts, a secret whispered in broad daylight. These subtle touches are her way of breaking down barriers, of getting closer without uttering a word. She does so subtly, gently, almost as if she's afraid to disturb the air around you. You might think it's innocuous, just a part of the conversation. But it's more than that. It's an invitation, an indication of a desire for more connection. So next time, pay attention, be more alert. Observe her actions carefully, because that seemingly innocent touch might be her way of saying, "I'm interested." Remember, a touch could be more than just a friendly gesture. It's a silent language, one that speaks volumes if you're open enough to understand. So take a moment, pause, and listen to the silent lyrics of touch. That simple gesture could be the beginning of something magical. What about the lingering gaze during a conversation? It's a question worth considering, isn't it? We're going to journey into the fascinating realm of eye contact. As many cultures and philosophers suggest, the eyes are often seen as the windows to the soul. Do you agree? So just imagine when a woman holds your gaze during your conversation, it could be an indication that she's captivated by you. She's not simply looking, she's really seeing, absorbing the very core of your personality, your beliefs, and your character. It's a form of communication that transcends spoken language. It's silent, yet incredibly powerful. It's an unspoken dialogue that speaks volumes. It's a telltale sign of her attraction that she's both intrigued and interested in you. Every gaze, every lingering look is loaded with meaning. It's her way of saying she wants to understand you, to know what makes you tick, to delve deeper into your psyche. This isn't just a casual glance or a fleeting look, it's a steady, penetrating gaze that reaches out to you. So, what does it mean? Is it just a simple admiration, or is there a hint of romantic interest? But remember, it's not just about the gaze, but also the intensity and duration. It's not a mere glance that barely lasts a second, but a heartfelt stare that seems to last an eternity. Every second she spends looking into your eyes is filled with curiosity, intrigue, and perhaps affection. A word to the wise, though, not every stare has a deeper meaning. But when it is accompanied by other signs, such as body language, it becomes a clear indication that she's attracted. So the next time she stares into your eyes, remember it could mean something more. Ever noticed her standing uncomfortably close in a crowded room? Allow me to introduce you to a fascinating concept in the world of attraction cues, a sign that is both subtle and telltale. We're talking about proximity, which stands as the fourth sign on our list. The magic of proximity is one that is often overlooked, unheeded, and misunderstood. In the intricate dance that is human interaction, proximity plays a lead role, particularly when it comes to deciphering signs of attraction. You see, when a woman is attracted to a man, she'll often find herself standing closer than what societal norms deem necessary. This intriguing behavior is noticeable even in rooms that are packed to the rafters, filled to the brim with people, noise, and distractions. This intentional closeness is not merely a happenstance, but a deliberate action, an unspoken signal she's broadcasting. It's like an invisible magnet just pulls her in, a force field that she cannot resist. It's a compelling, powerful pull that makes her gravitate towards you, drawing her in, regardless of the bustling environment around her. It's not about personal space invasion. No, it's far from that. This is about her desire, her longing to be near you. It's an instinctive, subconscious response that is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. This magnetic pull is her silent way of saying she wants to connect, to bond, to share space, time, and experiences with you. And so, dear viewer, armed with this newfound knowledge, let's ask ourselves again. The next time she's standing close, the next time you feel her presence just a breath away, could it be possible that it might not be just because of the crowd? Could it be that she's trying to tell you something, silently screaming her attraction using proximity as her voice? Always keep your eyes open, your senses alert, because the next time she's standing close, it might not be just because of the crowd. Thanks for watching, gentlemen. Until next time, stay soulfully synergized.